Hello, Sussex Family TV on YouTube. Kindly welcome back. And once again, I wanted to say something today about Dr. Shola Mos Shogbamimu. Now, this amazing woman has always supported Meghan. She has seen the hate that Meghan has faced at the hands of the UK tabloid press. Dr. Shola was among the voices who fought Piers Morgan's harassment of Meghan on national TV. And she's someone who I deeply, deeply admire and respect so much. Now, Dr. Shola posted a tweet after Meghan's, podcast Archetypes had aired. And she said this, and I quote, "Enjoying hashtag Meghan Markle debunking stereotypes with archetypes. An equivocal affirmation of our voices. And bravo to the badass women on it. Each one refusing for their voices to be silenced. More so is the pleasure of seeing our haters gnash their teeth with frustration. Carry on." Dr. Shola posted this tweet on Twitter. And my family, I also want to say this to Meghan. Please keep carrying on. Please keep carrying on. Let no one ever silence you, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Let no one ever, tell you that you can't achieve anything. Meghan, you can achieve everything that you want to achieve. Let no one ever put you down with criticism. But in the case of the UK press, it's bullying, insults, abuse. And there's something special that I want you to hear that Meghan said in the podcast Archetypes. The audacity of the activists with Jamila Jamil and Shola. Now, Meghan said these important words that I want you to hear yourself. A quote from Georgia O'Keeffe, or having to do with compliments, insults, flattery, or criticism. I want you to hear this yourself. And here is the conversation.
They've taught us how to abuse ourselves with their rhetoric. It's extraordinary. I mean, it's a masterpiece of control. And the reason it's important to point this out is because when I see diet culture, when I see triggering media about something to do with misogyny or patriarchy or, bigotry, I realize how perfectly designed it is to subdue me. And then that ignites my rage and fuels my energy more. So as long as you think about the fact that this isn't a coincidence, this isn't an accident, this is a very, very
by design.
Yeah, this is by design. It is a very well-oiled machine. Then it inspires you to fight back, and it kind of demystifies it. It's hard to feel like you can really see misogyny. It's just sort of in the air. It's like a vapor. But I think when you can actually start to recognize the patterns, it suddenly becomes less of a boogeyman, and it becomes something that you can actually tangibly see and therefore organize with each other to deconstruct. And that's what I'm trying to do and build.
Well, and you've achieved so much of that. And I wonder if when you look back, and even as you were listing the things and changes and advancements you were able to do on social media platforms and with policy, what was it like when you really started to see these changes happening?
It's very meaningful for me when I see changes happening. I approach a lot of my advocacy as a kind of puzzle that I want to fix. Injustice makes me feel physically sick because it doesn't make sense. It's not fair. And so when I see things start to change and shift, and when I read letters from from children or mothers or scared dads, about how the work of I Weigh, my company or my work or my words have affirmed them or helped them or taught them how to believe in themselves again or helped them start eating again after years of starving themselves. It's incredibly encouraging, and it's the only thing that keeps me going, because this is difficult work, and it's draining work when you have this many people trying to discredit you all the time. But I can see that it's working, and I can see that we're helping people, and that's really my only drive. Like, when it comes to like the accolades or the lists that I'm on or the this, that and the other awards, it doesn't really mean anything to me, because I think it's Georgia O'Keeffe, right? The compliments and the insults go down the same drain.
You're exactly right. It was Georgia O'Keeffe. She said, "I've already settled it for myself, so flattery and criticism go down the same drain, and I'm quite free."
My family, she said, "I've already settled it for myself. So flattery and also criticism go down the same drain, and I am quite free." Georgia O'Keeffe. And it's something that Meghan has said, also said the same thing a while back ago. These women, Jamila Jamil, Meghan, the UK press, the firm, has done everything in their power to silence these women, to keep them from talking, to keep them from helping people out, to silence them. My family, it's clear that they refuse to be silenced. When you see your work is able to, help so many people, there will be evil voices that want you to stop. They will do everything in their power to silence you, to control you. They'll do everything in their power. And that's what the UK press have tried to do with Meghan. They have tried to silence Jamila Jamil with attacks after attacks after attacks. But despite that, my family, they refuse to be silenced, and they shall not be silenced. And that's why, I like also what Dr. Shola said. Each one of these women refuse for their voices to be silenced. And the haters are big mad about it. The haters are big mad about it. Because their attacks, they are not working. Imagine Kelly's attacks on trying to get, Meghan to stop calling Harry a husband. It is not working. The attacks of Karen's to try and, silence Meghan, it is not working. Meghan has made it clear that she has a voice. And that voice, she'll continue to use it. As she has been from a young age of 11 years old, being able to get a multi-billion-dollar company, Procter & Gamble, to change its sexist ad. Using her voice. Her voice. Writing letters. So my family, whatever plots the firm keep on having against, Prince Harry or Meghan, it keeps on failing. They keep on crumbling. Now, as Meghan has said, flattery and criticism go down the same drain, and I am free. My family, kindly continue hearing this part as well on what this means.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. And so I think that I resonate a lot with that, because it's important to not have the praise mean anything to you. Otherwise, then the insults mean something to you.
My family, you've heard from Jamila Jamil. It's important that the praise means, nothing to you. The praise, doesn't have any meaning, to you. Otherwise, the insults will mean something to you. My family, this is quite, a good way of ignoring the voices that try to hold you back. So you can keep on doing what you want to do. Activists work, helping out others. Jamila Jamil talked about the satisfaction that she gets when something that she does, ends up being successful, ends up having so much impact on people, helping their lives. That means so much to Jamila Jamil, and also means so much to Meghan. When she does something, it touches the lives of so many people. I mean, look at what happened when Meghan was in the UK, for instance, with the cookbook, the Together Community Cookbook, her first ever project in the royal family. And she just got married. And then a couple of weeks later, she raised a forward for a community cookbook, which to this day, the women at Grenfell community are able to reap the rewards. Thanks to Meghan. Thanks to Meghan. Even the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, said this about Meghan, that he had been to Grenfell many times, but never had he seen change until Meghan set foot there. I like using that example because that shows you who Meghan is, the person that Meghan is. Someone who loves to work, someone whose charities, they mean a lot to her. Someone who loves to serve, someone who loves to help out. And she has not let all of these bullies who have done everything in their power to try and silence Meghan, to bully Meghan into silence them. I mean, look at Prince Harry. In an interview with Dark Shepherd a couple of years back, Prince Harry said that, I will never be bullied into silence. Prince Harry said that. The bullies should stop the bullying. As the UK press, the farm. The bullies, the farm, should stop the smear campaign. The farm should be the ones to stop spreading falsehoods against Harry and Meghan, then expecting for Prince Harry and Meghan to keep their mouths shut while their name is being smeared with the purpose of ruining Harry and Meghan's reputation. The farm should not expect Harry and Meghan to be quiet while the farm is busy working, trying to destroy Prince Harry and Meghan. And I'm glad that no matter what they do, they keep on failing. And they will continue to fail because they'll never be able to destroy Prince Harry and Meghan's reputation, like how the farm and the UK press want. So my family, going ahead for people in this community, let no one ever use these labels to hold you back, to try and take you down from your purpose. If you like to serve, continue serving. If you like to help out the community, continue doing that. Don't let insults, misogyny, bullies ever deflect you from your work, or even, make you give up on what you love to do. Don't let them take your voice away from you. Don't let them take your happiness away from you. Because once again, I said this before, that in this life, there will always be good and evil. There shall always be hate and love. So choose love, not hate. Choose good, not evil. And you will live a happy and fulfilling life. By choosing good, by choosing right, it doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you strong. And once again, bravo to the women, the people who refuse for their voices to be silenced. Bravo, bravo, bravo for refusing to be silenced. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Now, in response to Dr. Shola's tweet, someone could say that I love Jamila Jamil more after listening to her. Amazing ladies, all of them. Someone said that. Someone else said that Did they let her swear? Because she tends to do that a lot. And it's one of the many things that I love about her. Someone said that. Now, my family, someone said that the UK media tries to put down women. That needs to change. Someone said that. You know, I'm loving that people are seeing exactly what we all see. How the UK media tries to put down women. How women are used to put down other women. And that's just so wrong. That is very, very wrong. I believe in this world that we live in, we all need to support each other. For men, we need to support women. For women, they need to support each other, not put down each other. Support one another. And that way we can continue, you know, doing good. Continue to do good. My family, continue to do good. Someone said that more power to Meghan. Someone else said that episode is very good. I really enjoyed it. Someone said that each week the episodes just keep on getting better. I really love Jamila Jamil. Also, that section with Shola about Iran is chilling. Democracy is very fragile and can easily be lost overnight. Hashtag Archetypes with Meghan. Hashtag Archetypes on Spotify. My family, you know, I love the fact that, you know, Meghan and Jamila Jamil had this podcast and had this conversation. And I'm thankful that, you know, they're very, very clear that they will not be silenced. They will not be silenced. And even someone called Daisy said that, I love these amazing women. Bravo to the women who refuse to be cowed. Don't let these labels ever hold you back or hold you down. Don't let them think even that they can put you down. Don't ever give them the pleasure. My family, you know, Meghan, Jamila Jamil are strong, strong women. Yes. And these women, they deserve to be treated with the utmost level of dignity and the utmost level of respect, because they are human beings. The UK press has tried to dehumanize women like Meghan, like Jamila Jamil. That needs to change. That needs to change. It needs to stop. It needs to end. It needs to change. Every single person has a right to be treated with basic human dignity. That is what Meghan deserves to be treated. How to be treated? With basic human dignity. Same as Jamila Jamil. Be treated with basic human dignity. And my family, I love this. I love this about, you know, Meghan and Jamila Jamil. And for those people who have shown, you know, kindness to Meghan, who defended Meghan, like Jamila Jamil to Dr. Shola, I say thank you. I say thank you for fighting the hate, the racism, the bullying, the attacks. May God bless each and every single one of you. Fighting the hate, the smear campaign, we say thank you. You know, in the UK, they love it when, you know, the women there are silenced, are mute. Allow me to replay to you what, you know, was played yesterday about what they like. About what they like. And this
one of the reasons Catherine is so popular amongst certain demographics, and I'm going to say older people and men, is because she says absolutely nothing. Yeah. She's a good little girl who keeps quiet and doesn't complain, doesn't do anything, doesn't rock the boat, and is a very traditional, old-fashioned, mute woman.
Take note, Nicola. There it is.
My family, that, in my opinion, is not how women should be treated. That they need to be mute or silent. No. That's a degrading way to treat women. Degrading way. My family, I wanted to add something based on this video. If this is how the UK press likes its women, or its members of their own family, like Kate Middleton, if that's the way, then that is the way. They should not try to impose it on other people, other women, like Meghan or Jamila Jamil. We live in a world whereby we all have different opinions, desires, wishes, how to express ourselves. If Kate Middleton, is loved for being a mute, then that's Kate Middleton. If you love her for being a mute, as this woman said, that's you. Don't try and impose it on other people who love to use their voices. Don't try and censor Meghan through bullying or lies you're telling about her to try and keep her quiet, to try and silence her. Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, is coming out. Prince Harry's own words, his own story. I have spoken about how the UK press and the farm are so afraid of what Harry might say. So fearful of what he might say in his memoir. If you did nothing wrong to him, why would you be afraid? They have set up threats to Prince Harry. Oh, look, we're going to strip your kids of the titles. Oh, look, we're going to do this and that. I mean, even right now, it's not like they've acknowledged that Archie and Lady Diana are a prince and princess. Even right now, they haven't acknowledged that yet. But they continue with their routine, normal threats every single day against Harry and Meghan to try and silence them. If you did nothing wrong, if you have clean hands, you wouldn't be afraid of what Prince Harry might say. But the farm did something wrong. No wonder they're saying that, Camilla is afraid of how she might be portrayed by Harry. If you are a good stepmother, then you wouldn't be afraid of what Harry might say. But it's clear that the raw women from Kate Middleton to Camilla were very much cruel to Prince Harry and Meghan. Very cruel. And they're so afraid of Prince Harry and Meghan speaking and using their voices to talk about how cruel the farm has been to them. No wonder they try to undermine Harry and Meghan's experiences while being senior members of the royal family. I said this before. When Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior members of the royal family and left the UK, the bullying should have stopped. I mean, they got what they wanted, right? They got what they wanted. Although, they wanted for Meghan to leave, but not Harry. So they didn't get fully what they wanted. But William's jealousy even wouldn't have been able to stand seeing Prince Harry there being popular. They would have done everything in their power to use Harry as a scapegoat. So, to a fraction, let's say they did get, what they wanted, because Harry and Meghan left the UK. They left the UK. They left. So, the leaks against them should have stopped. But they never did stop. Never. And then somehow they were surprised that Meghan was doing the Oprah interview. Somehow they were surprised that Meghan was doing the Oprah interview. When the royal family could have easily called off the attacks and said, you've done enough, stop. But they did not. They continued to leak lies against Harry and Meghan despite them leaving. And then yet they expected Harry and Meghan to be quiet. How does that even work? Let me ask you a question. How does that work? If they like, women who are mute, like this one has said, that's fine. And that's okay. That's what they want. But let them not impose it on others who wish to use their voices. Otherwise, that comes off as censorship. And let's be honest, it's exactly what they've been trying to do to Harry and Meghan, to bully them into silence, to bully them into submission. My family, I am thankful that both Meghan and Prince Harry refuse to be bullied into silence, refuse to be a mute. My family, I want to hear your opinion about what Dr. Shola said, kindly. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. And please kindly stay tuned to our next video. We love you, Meghan. We love you, Dr. Shola. Thank you for always standing up for Meghan. Thank you for always supporting Meghan. Thank you for supporting other women in using their voices. Thank you. My family, kindly stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. And tell me what you think about what Dr. Shola Mos Shogbamimu said and what Meghan and Jamila Jamil said about flattery and criticism. I want to hear your opinion. Kindly stay tuned to our next video. I feel like these women have built a wall. Because they faced so much attacks, they built a wall to protect them. And I like that. I like what they've done. I like that. So they won't be able to hurt, to feel, to be hurt by the comments, the insulting comments, the demeaning comments. And I like that. I like that they built a wall to protect themselves because they are human beings. They are human beings who have been dehumanized by the press a lot. My family, Meghan, Jamila Jamil are human beings, and they deserve to be treated with basic human dignity. My family, kindly stay tuned to our next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. What do you think about all of this? I want your opinion. Women should support other women. Guys, too, also support other guys, and also women. And let's live in the world. We like to live in a world whereby we support each other. There's so much love, That's the world that we love to live in. And we can live in that world by, being in an environment whereby we are close to people who share those same beliefs. Surrounding ourselves with positivity, with good people who promote you, support you, not those who put you down. And I'm glad that Prince Harry and Meghan, they have that circle of friends that they can rely on. People who are trustworthy. I like that. And may God keep blessing them. May God bless Prince Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and Doria Ragland, and all of you members of the squad at home. And kindly stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of the Sussex Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Sussex Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.